السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين برضوان الله أما بعد. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. First of all, welcome you all to another talk in connection with Iqra, the global Quran Gala conducted by Jamia Nusrath, Kerala, India. The topic is vested upon me is the influence of the Holy Quran on the intellectual landscape of Europe. It's a very interesting topic that will give us a lot of insights about the journey of the Holy Quran. It's transformational journey actually. When we talk about the European Golden Age, it's in between 7th and 15th centuries, the Golden Age of Islamic civilization. That period witnessed for a lot of glorious contributions from Islamic scholars. And that was actually because of Quran's inspiration or emphasis on the pursuit of knowledge. Quran always says, yes, seek the knowledge. Think about your surroundings. We can see many verses in the Quran that inspires us to think, to ponder upon the things around us and also within ourselves. Surah Al-Rum, Quran says, after Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, أَوَلَمْ يَتَفَكَّرُوا فِي أَنفُسِهِمْ مَا خَلَقَ اللَّهُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ وَمَا بَيْنَهُمَا إِلَّا بِالْحَقِّ وَأَجَلٍ مُّسَمًّى وَإِنَّ كَثِيرًا مِّنَ النَّاسِ بِلِقَاءِ رَبِّهِمْ لَكَافِرُونَ. Do they not contemplate within themselves? Allah has not created the heavens and the earth and what is between them except in truth and for a specified term. And indeed, many of the people in the meeting with their Lord are disbelievers. So think about the things around you. It's a command from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The time of the Golden Age actually was a time to find out the truth through the scientific facts. And while the progress of the scientific knowledge in Europe languished in the Dark Ages, science flourished in the Golden Age of Islam. We can see a lot of famous names such as Ibn Sina, they call him Avicenna, or Al-Razi. These great figures of science and knowledge, they created a great revolution in Europe. A famous historian, Sarton, says, from the second half of the 8th to the end of the 11th century, Arabic was the scientific, the progressive language of mankind. It is sufficient to evoke a few glorious names without contemporary equivalents in the West, such as Jabir bin al-Hayyan, al-Khwarizmi, al-Razi, also Avicenna or Ibn Sina, including Al-Ghazali, Imam Al-Ghazali rahmatullahi alayh, Umar Khayyam. Even the Western historians, they admit these facts. Many Muslim scholars, the Golden Age of Islam, studied nature in the context of the Quran. Because Quran emphasizes in a various, contexts that study about nature. So Islamic view of nature, that is a great, an important, a significant branch that was flourished at the time of, European Golden Age. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, verse number 164, إن في خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف الليل والنهار والفلك التي تجري في البحر بما ينفع الناس إلى آخر الآية. Indeed, in the creation of the heavens and the earth and the alternation of the night and the day and the ships which sail through the sea with that which benefits people, and what Allah has sent down from the heavens of rain, giving life thereby to the earth after its lifelessness, and dispersing therein every moving creature, and directing of the winds and the clouds controlled between the heaven and the earth, are signs for a people who use reason. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He encourages for reasoning, for researching. That's why Islamic view of nature during the Golden Age had its roots in Quran, the very word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that is the basis of this beautiful religion. Another important contribution or branch that flourished at the time was medicine. We all know Greek treasures of knowledge were hidden in Europe for many years. Nobody was there to open up those treasures. But what happened? Once Islamic Renaissance or revival entered Europe, these scholars, they started translating those Greek works to Arabic language, and they started researching. They started collaborating them, and as a result, a wonderful branch of medicine has emerged. Once Muslims gained the access towards the Greek medical knowledge of Hippocrates, and they started blending them towards the prophetic medicine. Two Muslim physicians who became known in Europe during this period were Ibn Sina, they call him Avicenna, and Al-Razi, they call him Rhazes. Both of them, they gave a lot of contributions to the modern Europe. Ibn Sina devoted his life to the study of medicine, philosophy, and other branches of science. Renowned throughout medieval Europe as Avicenna has established free hospitals and developed treatments for diseases using herbs, hot baths, and even major surgery. Interestingly, his famous book, The Canon of Medicine, was translated into Latin in the 12th century, and it was used in the medical schools throughout Europe until the advent of modern science, modern medical science. The Canon of Medicine contained all Greek medical knowledge together with Arabic interpretations and contributions. What an amazing dedication of their life towards these, subhanallah, these contributions. Also, when we come to Al-Razi, he excelled in the powers of observation and wrote some 184 works on topics that he studied as a practicing doctor. Yes, he was a practicing doctor. One of Al-Razi's book, his name is Treatise on Smallpox and Measles, still used in modern medical science as an important reference. Many more to say about their contribution towards medicine. When we come to chemistry, pharmacology, pharmacy, in chemistry, the works of Al-Jabir was very, very noted. Okay, Jabir bin Al-Hayyan. And pharmacology, actually, it was a branch that not used to be there in Europe. What does that mean? It means the usage of the drugs and the side effects of the drugs. So it was flourished that time. When we come to mathematical sciences, as we all know, algebra, contribution of Al-Jabir. And also Sifr, the number 0, was the contribution of European Muslim civilization. When we come towards astronomy, many amazing facts from many astronomical scientists from Europe. Ibn al-Shatir's theory of lunar motion was very similar to that attributed to Copernicus. Interestingly, Copernicus came after 150 years. But it was done already by Ibn al-Shatir. So the influence of the Holy Quran for the intellectual development, scientific research, also the discovery of new branches of the sciences, invention of the scientific facts, is indisputable. Let's go through the study of Quran. And also, I wish if this talk be a springboard for our further study, further research towards the hidden treasures of the Holy Quran, inshaAllah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide all of us to the shining facts of the Holy Quran. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Thank you so much for listening, and Jazakumullah khair al-jaza wa akhir da'wana alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.